Good morning! This is Sam from the future Autohouse of Binghamton. On another, well, you know, it's March 7th in northeastern Pennsylvania. So it's cold as fuck out here. And you know, we get the best, no, not the best, we get the worst of both worlds here. In the summer, it is so humid and hot. I mean, thank God I don't live in Florida. But you know, in the winter, it's really not much better. I mean, you got the state out here actually doing something for once. Well, you know, let's get this focused. Oh, that's better. You know, oh, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Well, today we got something special. We got a 1984 Lincoln Town Car Signature Series. Now, this is a very special car to me, and I'll tell you about it. This building right here used to be a furniture store owned by my grandparents. It was called, what was it called? It was called the Village Pine Shop. And, well, in 2003, my grandfather passed away from lung cancer. And this was his car right here. And, you know, originally, probably about, well, 2017, 2018, my grandmother wanted to sell it and get rid of it. And I kept telling her, no, keep it in the family. Give it to me. I mean, I'm sure my cousins don't want it. They'd probably sell it, which I don't like that. I don't like that. I really don't. I want to keep it in the family. So, for my 12th birthday, my grandmother gifted me this car. My aunt just stuck a red bow on top of it. And I love it. It was truly amazing. No gift could ever top this. And, you know, well, I'll tell you about it. So, it is so cold out here, I'm losing my train of thought. Hold on for a moment. Alright, so, yeah, it's so windy, everything is flapping everywhere. God, I hate Pennsylvania in the winter. So, after my grandmother gifted this car to me, it was probably about 2 years before I actually got to do anything with it. So 2020, and we all know what happened then. And the very first time I took it out for a drive, the brakes caught on fire. More Lopke. I chose a horrible place to film this. God, when Autohouse of Binghamton actually finally opens, I can't film this here. Anyway, where was I? The very first time we took it out, the brakes caught on fire, and you know, I should have checked them first, but you know, I was 12. I didn't know. Well, no, I was 14 maybe. Yeah, I was 14. So anyway. And then well, we took it to the garage and they fixed everything up, and it runs beautifully right now. It runs absolutely marvelously. I tell you, we've driven it to Altoona 3 times, and it made it there and back with no problem. And well, it did have some problems, and I'll tell you about those. Last summer, which is the first time I really did take it out to drive, this was probably like mid-August, maybe mid-August. The transmission, it wouldn't shift out. A leaf just came out of it. The transmission wouldn't shift out of first gear, so had to take it to the shop again, and they looked it over. And you know, nobody really does transmissions anymore, so it was not, luckily for me, it wasn't that bad. There was just like a grommet that prevented a lever from moving, and luckily the transmission didn't have to get torn apart for that. I mean, that would have been, God, that would have been expensive. Money I don't have. And, well, yeah, I gotta switch hands. My one hand is getting cold. Now, the next problem developed pretty much immediately after I got it back from the shop with the transmission problem. And yeah, I'll tell you what happened. A leak in the radiator and the water pump. Those were complete shit. I had to replace both of them. And you know, I replaced all the tubes and shit. Anyway, now that that's done, it is working beautifully. Let's get a look at this. Isn't that just gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous. And well, now that that's done, I really don't have any problems with it. And you know, I can't complain about that. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And so this summer I'm going to take it on Hot Rod Power Tour, which is truly marvelous, I hope. I shouldn't say that's marvelous quite yet. I don't know that it'll actually be marvelous. Yeah, here comes another fucker. Oh, yeah, I got a bunch of my shit in here. I tell you, this couch in the back is absolutely marvelous. It really is. And so, well, I'll take you under the hood. Take you under the hood now. Yeah, that's hard to do with one hand. Behold the 1984 Ford 302. The American V8 that makes 112 horsepower. Truly is pitiful. But, hey, what are you gonna do with it? Now, I did have some problems with it. Originally, it did idle a little high, and well, my uncle made an adjustment to the throttle body, and now it's working fine. So it's all good now. Now, the air conditioner has a leak, which is going to be very, very annoying for Power Tour, because you know, the engine, I need a new location to film this. This is not going to work well. What was I saying? The air conditioner has a leak, so I'm going to have to get that fixed with power core. And, you know, overall, I absolutely love this car. There is pretty much no event that will ever get me to sell it. I might have to sell a house. I might have to sell my kid. But I won't sell this car. Now let's go to the trunk. Now I gotta go to the other end for that. I bought a new microphone for this camera. It's got a little fuzzy pom-pom. Oh, if you're a fan of the Lincoln Lawyer, you're gonna love this. This was a gift for my birthday. I'm gonna put this on the front. Anyway, hit that button and we'll get in the trunk. Yeah, after this store closed down, all we've done is just pile our worthless junk in here. And now that I'm showing this to you, I just want to say this. There is nothing in here worth dying for. Got a fuel tank and air filter, fire extinguisher. There's the cover. I didn't put the cover on this winter because this antenna right here, it needs to be fixed. It doesn't go down all the way. I got all of my Alright, the video stopped. I don't know exactly where until I go to the editing, so I'm just gonna start the trunk over again. So there's a button, a yellow button in the glove box that releases the trunk latch. So right here, I got a whole bunch of shit. There's some Type F automatic transmission fluid right there. The power steering had a leak originally, so I just filled that up. It's been fine. And you know, really, there's the cover right here. I didn't put it on this winter because this antenna right here, it's not been working right. But I got some tools back here. I'm not gonna mention the bodies thing because that's overdone. It really is. You can see, the camera can see that. Right there, those spots. That's what's it called? It's touch-up paint. We tried it on right there to see how it is. There's a few spots on this car that need some of it, but as you can see, that's not color matched very well, so I tried to wipe it off as best I could. Anyway, we'll get inside now. All right, so now we're in the car. These seats are super comfortable, and actually the heat. Now, before in this car, the heat hasn't worked that well, but you know, it's like that thermometer is not accurate, but it's like 36 degrees today, and this heat is working very well. There's 50,000 miles on this car, and well, the fuel gauge doesn't work, but I use the trip odometer. And well, let's see. Yeah, you got some nice cocaine mirrors. You can fit 6 people in this car comfortably. Well, you can fit 4 comfortably, 6 legally. In reality, 10 or 12 if you put people on each other's laps. Now, the radio. Let's see the radio. How's it doing?
100% online. I can get GLP-1 back.
KRC.
The radio works pretty well, and well, let's see. Anything else? No, I don't think so. I think we're gonna go take it for a drive now. Let me put my seatbelt on, and we'll get going. All right, let's get going now. And look at this. Look at this expansive hood. I think it's like 5 feet long or something. It is huge. I mean, it's not the longest hood Lincoln ever made, but it's still pretty big. The highway's this way. I'll go this way. And you know, the ride is just so smooth. There is nothing that compares to it. There's a van behind me. I'm gonna put my camera down right now. So I'll get back to you when we're on the highway. Alright. We're about to get on the highway, and you know, there's been some construction. I've seen a couple cops. So I am a little bit nervous about using my phone right now to record. So I'm just gonna like keep it down a little. I think I'll do best today. I'll get on the highway right here. And I think I'm gonna stop talking now. I tell you, the highway really is where this car is in its element. I'll record maybe until I get off the exit. It won't be too far. I'll probably try. It is super windy today. I am being pushed all over the place. And the only reason I'm driving right now is because it rained a couple of days ago and that got rid of most of the salt. Burst of wind. here's some advice. When you see a vehicle on the road like that, check under it to make sure there's not a person under there. Because if they like roll out, you could kill them. That won't be good on your record. I think I'm going to pass this guy. That was a bit sketchy. Should be an exit coming up soon. There's a Maserati behind me. That just made my day.